What's going on, E-Nation Army? This is the Empress 1227 here. Welcome back to yet another video haul. It's not just a diecast haul, there's just other stuff that I got for my birthday. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes back in Saturday. I just turned 24 Saturday, December 7th. And I got a lot of cool stuff to show y'all from my 24th birthday. I usually spoil myself like a month or less before my birthday, and yeah, I guess I went all out this year, and I was given like stuff as well. So yeah, how I'm gonna be doing the order is like the orders of my birthday stuff coming in by order being in the house. So yeah, sorry, just checking. Like there's like animals. Anyway, so yeah, with that being said, let's begin. So first up, originally this is not supposed to be like a birthday haul or part of my birthday presents, but it came in later, so I'm like, you know what, might as well. So first up, this is Roberto Goro and Johnny Benz's 1997 Pennzoil 2-car set. And this is a very cool set that I just could not miss out on. So here you got yourself a certificate of authenticity of the Johnny Benson and Roberto Goro car. And here's the card itself. And I did get myself a Johnny Benson car 10 years ago at a Goodwill. The one that won the 2014 Old School 200. So yeah, and to have a newer car, it's interesting. That's cool. Another Johnny Benson Pencil car. At least I have a newer version, because the one I got from Goodwill, I mean, it was all used up. It is Goodwill anyway. Either way, such a cool set. Such a cool car. And here is Roberto Goro's 1997 Pennzoil car. This is my second Roberto Goro car, because I do have his 1996 IRL car. This is a 97 version. Sadly, mainly known for flipping at Las Vegas with this yellow submarine. I think I might have triggered some kart fans, but nope. Ironically, I'm watching the 1997 IndyCar race at Texas, the very first IndyCar Texas race. And I think this is USAC's final race, because they fucked up big time. But then again, USAC in IndyCar has fucked up constantly. And even like years later, like 2.5 decades even after USAC left IndyCar, USAC still fucks up here and there, which is unfortunate. So I got myself another ARCA car, and this is going to be on Jeff McClure's 1994 FSU Seminoles Ford Thunderbird from the looks of it. I don't know if I got the right manufacturer. I don't know if it's a Lumina. It might be a Lumina. Could be wrong. I've been looking up this car just for like references. So yeah. Since it is an ARCA car, I do want to keep it in the packaging alongside my other cars from like 1997. If I ever do a stop motion again, I would like get some more old school ARCA cars and then do a stop motion on it. Something I would love to do, but let's see how it goes, because you know, life happens when you're older. It's not looking good, unless I'm just panicking for no reason. All right, I got it. Yeah. Woohoo! I still got the packaging. So here's the car itself, and honestly, look how clean it looks. Very clean. This car's like what, 30 years old? It doesn't say which car, when was this car made, but for a car that's like 3 decades old, or almost 3 decades old, if it was made later, this is very clean. Even the packaging is clean. No yellow. So next up, this is Jeff Simmons' 2007 ethanol Honda Dallara from Rahal Letterman Racing, or I think this is before Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing. But either way, first of all, I wanted to get the car with the packaging, but I lost it at a bid. And second of all, this was supposed to come before like my birthday haul, but it came in later, so I might as well count it as that. So yeah. Oh, I dropped it. No. There you go. Thankfully I got it. Alright, so next up, this is my first ever Top Fuel car. Ooh, dusty. Yeah, some of these diecasts have been sitting on the table for a while. So this is Corey McClanahan's 1996 McDonald's Top Fuel. Not sure what car number it is, unfortunately, because not all NHRA cars have car numbers. But, yep, this is my first ever Top Fuel car, and let's just say, stay tuned for, like... Oh, where is it? Oh, never mind, found it. I was looking for the other cars. But yeah, stay tuned later on for, like, something similar to this, let's just say. So, yeah. In case if you're not subscribed to my Ian the Motorsports Man channel or don't watch my Racing Stories series, I made an episode about the time when Joe Gibbs Racing was in the NHRA series, which is very cool. I think y'all should give it a watch. One of my favorite episodes I've done so far. And look at this right here. Look at this. Look at how long this is. They say that Top Fuel cars are the longest race cars in racing. And it's no joke. Look at how long this is. This is a 164. Look at this right here. Imagine a 124. Imagine like seeing a Top Fuel car in person. Look at this. This is so long. No joke. These Top Fuel cars are no joke in terms of looks. My goodness. Next up, this is Natalie Decker's 2021 Red Street Records Chevy Camaro from... Oh, Rio Brothers Racing, not Our Motorsports. This was before Our Brother Motorsports. Our Racing. Our Motorsports. I don't even know anymore. But, yep. This is the last one to get that was like $10 or under on eBay. So I couldn't pass out on that. And it's another Xfinity car, which makes it even better. And now, Natalie Decker is pregnant. About to be a mom to a boy or girl. I don't know. So, yep. I know NHRA made a pregnancy rule because Leah Pruitt's pregnant. Ashley Forrest Hood retired and became a mom. So, yeah. Alexis DeJoria became a mom, but she's still racing. It's a good rule. So, this is Decker's car. And, oh, yep, this is unfortunate right here. I opened this car like once, I believe. And I only saw her name being crooked. But look at the front. Look at the grill. Ay, that's unfortunate. There's a little chip here, but I can just sharpie that. But this I can't fix. I know it's typical Lionel for you, but golly. I can just like sharpie this easily, but oh god, the grill is terrible. Look at how crooked that is. I think the rear bumper is like also a bit crooked too. That is unfortunate. That's Lionel Racing for you. What else is there to say? And now I can show off my first ever non-racing diecast for my birthday. I do love to read racing books in my spare time. I love reading racing books. And here it is. This is the Jeff Bodine All of It book that I got from Amazon. And I remember Dominic Aragon making stop motion videos back in the day. And to see him not only as a reporter, but like having his name on a book, that's awesome. I feel old though. I feel old too. I remember when he was making stop motion races back in the day. So yeah, Jeff Bodine published his book earlier this year, and I'm so glad I got it. And this ain't my only book, by the way. There's more, plenty more. Next up, this is Austin Cindric's 2021 car shop Ford Mustang from Team Penske, back when Penske had their own Xfinity team. So, yep, one sec. I had someone text me, but yep. This is the last year Penske ran Xfinity, and I remember thinking, oh hey, Penske's Xfinity team has sponsorships, but it turns out Roger Penske also owns car shops. So basically, I don't know if I would call it sponsorless. I don't know if this is a sponsorless car, but it is a Penske funded car. So yeah, but either way, it is cool to see this car. A simple yet pink looking car. Even like Scott McLaughlin ran this car in IndyCar in the second Indy GP race. I think that's the only time he ran it. But these car shop cars, I like it. I like how white and pink it is. I'll give it that. Cool car. And free sticker. Okay, now we get to... Alright, what do I do next? Okay, So next up, this is Jimmy Johnson's 2012 Lowe's Chevy Impala from Hendrick Motorsports. I never thought I would get this car at all. I have the 2013 version for like Line Out and Spin Master as well, but I never thought I would get this car at all. But I got a self bid win. I really like it when I get self bid wins for diecasts, for the rare diecasts and cheap price. But yeah, look at this right here. This is, I'd say, a classic in my opinion. What a beauty this is. Apparently this livery, or the Couple Tools one, either or, is based off of a Dan Garney livery that he ran back in the day. And looking back at it now, like getting older, but not only getting older, but like watching other racing series, I appreciate this livery even more. Whether it's the Kobo car or the Kobo Tools car, or whether it's the Lowe's car or the Kobo Tools car, I appreciate this this design livery even more. And now we get to the loose cars, another loose car. So I'll explain this the best way I can. So I've been saving these 4 cars for a while on eBay. It was a 4-car lot. It all came together. So, and it's so cool. So here's, I'll show it off right now. This is Jeff Gordon's 2008 Pepsi DuPont Chevy Impala SS. I have yet another Jeff Gordon 2009 DuPont Chevy Impala SS Firestorm. This is my 3rd one. I have a Daytona 500 Wave 1 and a loose one I got from my good friend Jacob Hunter Reed 3 years ago. I know this is out of focus. I do apologize for that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to my other 2 Jeff Gordon Firestorm cars. Next up, this is a beauty right here. It ain't the year I was looking for, but this is still it either way at the same time. This is Jimmy Johnson's 2009, I believe, Lowe's Kobo Tools Chevy Impala SS from, well, obviously Hendrick Motorsports, but this is this livery, the Kobo livery, but specifically like 2010 or 2011, is my favorite Jimmy Johnson livery of all time. I love this car so much. It's such a gorgeous car. I love the design. I'm a huge fan of this car. That's all I can say. Simple enough. Such a beautiful car. I love it so much. And finally, this is Jimmy Johnson's 2010 Lowe's Chevy Impala. And I remember being a kid, like being conflicted. One race I'd be like, ooh, I like this car. Next race I'd be like, ooh, I don't like this car. But honestly, I like it. Gorgeous looking car. Honestly, one of my favorite presents is like the Jeff Gordon Jimmy Johnson 4-car lots. Next up, I got more Joe Gibbs racing cars, and this is the NHRA stuff. This is Cruz Pedregon's 1996 McDonald's Pontiac Firebird. And I also got Jim Yates' 1997 McDonald's Pontiac Firebird on a Pro Stock class. And I'm so glad I have the Joe Gibbs Racing NHRA cars. Not only because I made a Racing Stories episode about the Joe Gibbs Racing cars and NHRA, but it's still cool to get. I mean, the Racing Stories one, the main reason, but at the same time, it's just, these are just diecasts at the end of the day, and I'm still grateful. Ooh, I gotta make sure like the packaging of Cruz's car is not completely open now. Oh god. So here's the packaging that makes these funny cars open, and here is like this tool that you can make the funny cars still open. Something like this. But yeah, look at this right here. Oh, and this is rubber tires. This is rubber tires and also like metal chassis, but I'm more shocked that it's rubber tires. That's so cool. So cool right here. Look at this. What else? Where can I put it? So I got the stand here too. Oh god, I'm in a small space. And this is Jim Yates' car, Pro Stock. My first ever Pro Stock car. Well, for NHRA license. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling. And I gotta be careful with this one too. So I do want to keep in the packaging as well, which I doubt that's gonna happen for this one. I don't know. It sucks that there was no like Randy Johnson or anybody that ran like the Interstate Battery Funny Cars temporarily after Cruz Pedregon ran out, made his own team. So yeah, but look at this right here. Look at this. It feels plasticky, but the wheels are rubber tires. But the chassis itself, the car's metal. I feel like there's some cars are just like plastic as well. Ooh, I don't like the way it rolls those. It's weird. But either way, cool cars, beautiful. Next up, this is Hailie Deegan's 2023 Women in NASCAR Ford F-150 from Thor Sport Racing. Unfortunately, her NASCAR career was a bust. It was a big failure. And it sucks to say because Deegan was like, had some talented moments in stock cars back in like the West days. And next thing you know, unfortunately, since she was rushed up to ARCA and then rushed up to trucks, it just fell apart. Now she's in Indy next. Let's see how Deegan does in Indy next next year. And if she ever does go to IndyCar. Let's see. But yeah, here is her truck. Beautiful truck in my opinion. Really like the color mixes of the blue and green and white. And also to celebrate women in NASCAR, which is awesome to see. Really appreciate that. Alright, what else? Alright, so I got a 124 diecast, and I was giving this 124 car for, I spoiled it, for Thanksgiving. I got my, I was given a Kevin Harvick 2002 GM Goodwrench Chevy Monte Carlo from Bridger Childress Racing. And I did order the 164 as well to match with it. So, yeah, awesome to have another 120, another 124 car in my collection. Never, like, I rarely get 124s occasionally because obviously 124s are expensive, and like, I'm just more of 164 kind of guy. So yeah. So here's the car itself. Such a classic livery. And unfortunately, this car had a bad season, despite winning Chicagoland. Kenny Wallace also ran this car at Martinsville after Harvick said he was going to wreck Coy Gibbs, and then wrecked him at Martinsville. A NASCAR Cup driver wrecking large series drivers. Shaking my damn head. But yeah, still a cool car, even though unfortunately, like, it was a bad season car. People rate this car of high, the livery. Like, I think it's a cool car, but I don't think it's like that of much of a banger, but still a cool car in my opinion. Just, I wouldn't like rate it like that. So yeah. Now they're also 124 in my collection. And then we get some, I think like, here's like 3 more diecasts for now. Oh, no wait, there's more, sorry, hang on. It's a mess down here. You would not want to look what happened. I do have some books as well. Alright, I'm back. I had to do something, now I'm just back to showing diecast with the background. So, next up, this is Elio Castroneves' 2007 Penske Honda Dallara from Penske Racing. Never thought I'd get another 2007 car, but hey, another self-bid win. And this is from the IndyCar Garage series. So cool to have another car like this. And another Elio car, but this time in back in his Penske days. Alright. Yeah, look at the packaging stuff pieces. It's yellow. Yikes, that goes to show how old it is and where it's been at before I got this in my hands. Ooh, yeah, I gotta be careful with this packaging as well. I gotta be careful with a lot of packages these days of the diecast. I do want to keep them. And here we are. This is Elio Castroneves' 2007 car. Look at this. Classic livery. Even though it says Penske. But I don't think it said Marlboro Real Life back in 2007. Ooh, even the tires are greasy. Not only greasy, but like slippery. I don't know if it's always been like this, because it was like this my Darren Manning ABC Supplies car when I first opened it. I'm not sure why it does that. Well, that takes care of that. Next up, this is Elliott Seiler's 2013 Sport Clips NASCAR Salute to Eddie Camry from Joe Gibbs Racing. Got myself yet another Elliott Seiler car. And I know I said I was supposed to do the ranking video of the 1 financial cars and show off that, because I'm an Elliott Seiler fan back in the Nationwide Xfinity Series days, but I just never went through it, never had a chance to do that. But hey, I got myself another Sadler car from like the Nationwide and Xfinity Series days. I just gotta get the Busch car from like from the 29 car and the 66 car at some point. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous this is. But this right here is weird. Why is this part here black? That's just weird looking. Or necessary, but I guess Toyota wanted it that way at that time with their Camrys and Nationwide. And here is the car I've always wanted for a while, and it took me forever to get it, but I finally got it. This is Ron Hornaday's 2000 Napa Auto Parts Chevy Monte Carlo from Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, or RCR, whoever. And I have the 75th anniversary version, the gray one. It is Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. And 3 years after I got that car, I finally got the regular version. I finally got it. Heck yes, look at this beautiful thing right here. Oh my lord. The blue, the yellow, the 3. It's so gorgeous. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Wow. So glad to have this in my hands. Finally, after all these years of waiting. And now, we get to another non-diecast stuff. I got myself another book. It is the Al Unser Jr. A Checkered Past. A story of Al Unser Jr., of his life and racing and his dark life, his post-career, and also like throughout his career, whether it's like alcohol problems, divorce, and other issues he dealt with in his lifetime. Can't wait to read this book too. I did finish reading the Indie Split book last week. So yeah, and I just got more racing books. I love to read racing books. What else do I want to show off? So some more diecast and then non-diecast stuff and another diecast, and then I'll wait to show off that one more diecast when it comes to the mail. It didn't come in the mail today. I guess I gotta wait tomorrow, whatever. Let's see. Next up, this is Graham Hill's 1967 Lotus Type 49. Honestly, I never thought they made the number 4 version of Graham Hill. I know they made the Jim Clark version of his number 5 car. I was at Target, and guess what? They happen to have the Graham Hill version, and he ran this car for 2 races. I guess back in the day, drivers ran like different cars, different teams, different numbers, I believe. So I'm actually surprised that they have this car. They made this car. I thought they only made the Jim Clark one. But thankfully, they made the Graham Hill version. This is so cool. Now I got 2 of the Lotus cars. So cool. Look at this right here. Such a classic. Can't go wrong with that. Man, I have a lot of diecast and packaging and everything. I spoiled myself a lot throughout my birthday for diecast. How about that? Next up, this is Jeff Gordon's 2000 DuPont Automotive Finishes Chevy Monte Carlo Rainbow Warrior. My good friend NASCAR Nick 1999 got this car for me. We were talking about like Chevys and Pontiacs in NASCAR one day, and we always talk like, oh, I like this Monte Carlo, or I like the 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix better. And one day, I guess like last week, we were talking about like something like that, and I brought up like, oh, I've always wanted a Jeff Gordon 2000 car, and surprisingly, he bought this for me. I was gonna get it myself at some point, but hey, thank you, Nick, for this diecast. I love it. Such an awesome car. Now it's mine, and I can open this baby up. So here it is. Look at this beauty. Wow. A Rainbow Warrior in this Chevy Monte Carlo. I love it. This is specifically my favorite Rainbow Warrior car. Gorgeous, wow. And here is the card itself, the card as well. Nice. And now we get to the non-racing stuff again. Just going back and forth, back and forth. I got a What Do You Meme SpongeBob Family Edition. And I was given a warning, my sense of humor may hurt your feelings sign. I am not doing this in order, right? But, oh well. And I got myself, well, I'll show off the 2 more books after I show you this. I was given a Super Mario Goomba icon for you, like, slap the item and it brightens up. So this is cool. I just need batteries and I will do that. And for the final two non-racing diecasts I got is a Hendrick Motorsports 40-year anniversary book. So cool. I saw this on the Hendrick Motorsports email that they were like doing some kind of sale and like selling items. And then obviously as a racing bookworm reader, I want to get this and I got this. Well, I was given this. Someone got it for me, but yeah, it's still cool to have it. And finally, this is a big one as well. A IMSA 1969 through 1989 book. Oh, yeah. Finally got myself an IMSA book. So cool. It's a big book. Man. And now for diecast. 2 more that I have for now, and I'm waiting for 1 more in the mail, so yeah. This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s 2017 Robert Yates tribute and throwback to honor the late Robert Yates, who sadly passed away back in October 2017 from cancer. And it's cool that Stenhouse did a throwback of this card. Here's the card itself. And here's the information at the back. May Robert Yates rest in peace. Thank goodness Stenhouse ran this beautiful card. So glad it was made in diecast too. I think this is Authentics exclusive. And I've been wanting this forever and ever, but it just never became cheap online until it became like, what, 10 bucks, I think? Now it's in my hands. Beautiful tribute to Robert Yates. And yep, there's some chips here. Unfortunately, I forgot all about that. I have to Sharpie that. And last diecast for now. This is Brett Moffitt's 2020 Destiny Homes throwback Chevy Camaro for Our Motorsports and Harry Gant, and it's a Harry Gant throwback to honor like Harry Gant for Mr. September and winning at Martinsville on a return to the Xfinity race at Martinsville. I think that's the context. Moffitt ran a Harry Gant throwback as well in a truck series, but unfortunately that has the blue blue markings on the spoiler and splitter, and unfortunately as a Moffitt fan I would have to skip that because the blue postseason livery ruined it. The blue stuff ruined the truck's livery for me, so I'm only getting Xfinity. So yeah, awesome car, just gorgeous looking car right here. And so far from what I looked at since yesterday, no mistakes besides this. I just gotta Sharpie that. Awesome livery, awesome diecast. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this birthday haul for now. I just gotta wait for 1 more diecast probably tomorrow. And it is now Wednesday night, December 11, 2024, 10:20 p.m. I finally got this diecast in the mail earlier today, but I was at work, and now the best for last for the 24th birthday haul is Danica Patrick's 2005 Targent Honda Delara from Ray Hall Letterman Racing. And it is 2005 because you have this crappy packaging that my good friend Robbie Noonan talked about. So back in his IndyCar video, I haven't had a chance to open it yet, so let's see how it goes for me. So yeah. Okay, so thankfully, opening the packaging to get the car out, it thankfully went well. It looked easy, but I was concerned at the same time, but thankfully it went well. Now I got myself a Diecasts 2005 car. Ironically, like 3 and a half years ago, I got Buddy Rice's Targent car as well. And so yeah, it's cool to have two Targent cars from Buddy Rice and Danica Patrick. And I also got myself a Jeff Simmons 2007 ethanol car. Different years between those three cars, but hey, I got all three Letterman cars from the mid 2000s between 2005 to 2007. So that's very cool. But to have this car is actually very cool too. So yeah. So that's going to conclude my 24th birthday haul. I just want to say thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes. I can't wait to review these diecasts in 2025. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a long process. It's gonna be a long journey, but that's for sure. But can't wait to review them. Even though some of the videos will be like probably half-assed, but yeah. Either way, can't wait to review these next year. And that's gonna do it for another birthday haul. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Ian Perez 1227 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.